Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Welcome in Praying Couple Cooking Series who stopped by earlier. Welcome in all Patty Cake crew. Welcome in Life with Tasharia. Welcome in Joshua. I think I saw Joshua. Welcome in Minister Terry. And thank you for all of the checks that you're doing. I appreciate it. We're out in nature once more, trying to get in steps, grandson and I.
Good morning.
He says, Good morning. And I have pinned my backup channel because I didn't know that Keisha H had asked about my other channel. And I didn't see it until I went back and watched the replay. So some of you know about the channel already, so I've panned it for those who may not know. And thank you so much for all of your support. We're getting in these steps. Oh my goodness, hold it. It's hot, y'all. It's about 64 degrees. I gotta take off this jacket. Oh, I don't like long sleeves, and I don't like to be too hot. So I'm just going to tie the jacket, the rocket around my waist because it's too hot. I have my keys in here. Maybe I can do this so it won't hang so long. Okay, guys, I had to come out of that jacket. It's just too warm. And I see the popo is out here. He is out here sitting in the park, so that's good. Security. It seems to be peaceful and quiet right now. So we're getting these steps in. Welcome in, everybody. If this is your first or second time with us, you're welcome. If you are a regular, you already know you're welcome. Do you want to walk around that field?
That's fine.
That's a different field from before. I brought a second pair of glasses out so that
You gotta hit the edges, mama.
hit the edges, no cheated.
Yeah, no cheating.
I gotta go. Grandson says I have to walk around the entire field, not just take shortcuts. He said hit the edges. So I'm trying to hit the edges. Let's see if maybe I have two pairs of glasses this morning. So let's see if I can see better with these ones. I don't think so. I think I can see better with the other ones. Let's try it. I may miss comments. I went back and looked, and I saw Brother Steve Gilmore had been in the comments. So I'm sorry I missed him. These are the bases, huh? Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Y'all see all that red dirt on the field. Okay, we can go out to the other side. Very nice park. Water fountain. It needs cleaning out though. See how bright the sun is shining? Let me get over here in the shade and maybe I can see some comments before I walk further. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, Boss Lady Denise. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all for being here. Shatika Woods, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up, the views, likes, comments, hypes, shares. Thanks for everything, guys. Just showing you a little bit of what's around here in this park. That's a barbecue pit, huh?
I
Think
guess
so?
so.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a lot of waste baskets, waste cans around here, which is good. It's very neat and clean out here at this park. I don't see anybody out here right now other than the popo and some workers. When we came later the other day, we saw more people. Beautiful nature. I just love the trees, the skies. Such a beautiful morning. I'm on Central Time and it is 9:29. We got started a little bit earlier. And I am very sorry if someone else is live at this time, especially people that support me, other Patty Cake Crew family. I'm so sorry, but sometimes it happens that way, not intentional, but I have to come and walk when my grandson is available to walk because I don't come out here alone. And I know you all understand that. I don't intentionally try to go live at the same time that my other family members go live, but it happens sometimes even when we're out and we see things, we pull out the phone, the camera, and go live. Others may be live, but at the moment we don't even have time to pay attention to that. So I apologize if some other family is live at this time. Okay, are you going around that way?
We can.
Good morning. How are you all doing?
Morning.
Workers in the park. This is a nice recreational park. We haven't been around that way, have we?
We can go there.
Around this way? Okay. Okay. Sunshine. Okay, so this is the tennis court.
Yes.
Okay, let's walk around the tennis court. I don't want to go on that side of it. Over there by the trees. Dream courts. Okay, this is the tennis court, guys. I have not shown you the tennis court before. Maybe we need to come out here and play tennis. I need to get some tennis
I
rackets.
still got mine.
Yeah,
We can.
yeah, we need to do that.
I still got the ball.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we will be showing some new and different things. As DJ Vince says, different.
Yeah.
DJ Vince, different things. Nice tennis court here. Grandson took tennis at school. Okay. I think we used to play volleyball in school. We could probably play volleyball here. Well, the net has to be higher, right? Okay, go around this way. Beautiful, beautiful nature. Thank you guys for coming by, and thank you for stopping by to watch some of the replay. We appreciate you. There's another field over there. It's a lot of fields out here. Beautiful property. Nice place to get in these steps. Nice clean area. Okay, which way this time?
We can go walk. We can walk around like we did yesterday.
Okay, around that way? Okay. Grandson is leading the way. Yes, we can. This is a larger field. Yeah. This is a different field from what we have shown you. Beautiful trees. Walking for health, fitness, walking motivation, heart, pulmonary, mental, all of that.
We can go get something to eat today.
Oh, really? Okay. You don't have anywhere? Okay. Workers. Oh, so they have a little area back there, guys. As you can see. Oh, this is a huge field, guys. Just look. Look at it. It is a huge field. It's a field over there. Look, it's another one. Some more slides and swings for the children. What you guys see through the fence here. It's another whole field. One day I'm going to count to see how many fields they have out here. Pretty pine and cedar trees. Look at this huge field, guys.
Yeah, 2,400. Wait, 2,444.
Oh, we've already come over. Guys, we have walked over 2,000 steps already. I wonder, do they have to cut all this grass? Probably. They probably have it easy right now, but when spring comes, uh, we're going to talk a little bit too when we go back. We want to finish talking about some points that I didn't hit on the topic yesterday on the unhoused homelessness and choosing to live with or not live with family.
You want to do another lap?
Not around that field. We're going back over here and we'll lap around this other field. So we'll go back over this way. Getting in these steps. Maybe we could get 3,000 steps today, 4,000. What are you reading?
Sociopath next door is a psychology book.
Okay, psychology. The sociopath next door.
That's my minor. Psychology.
Oh, that looks like, let me see. It looks like an interesting book. The Sociopath Next Door by Martha Stout, PhD. Tyler's reading this, guys. Psychology is his minor. I want to read that one when you are finished. Employee in the park. Oh, I've missed some comments.
Can you see?
Yes, I have other lives going as well. Boss Lady, I think this is Boss Lady. Hello, VOM. Hashtag VOM, the voice, it matters. Yes, the voice does matter. Welcome in, everybody that I have missed walking around, but I'm going to get to a cool down point and talk to you guys. He must be getting his exercise on too.
I think so.
Uh-huh. That's, and he has a lot of good area to do it. The sun is shining, but it's going down a little bit. I feel a little bit of a breeze right now. I hear an emergency vehicle in the distance, and there is a fire station about not even a half a mile. I'll say maybe fourth of a mile, if that, which is great. Okay, cars going by. Is it coming this way? Looks like it is. Did it turn off? Okay, it's coming. Oh goodness. I pray that everything will be all right for whatever situation. I'll let you guys see. Zoom it up a little bit so you can see them passing by. Emergency. Yeah, they're going down the road. Okay, so we're gonna finish our talk that we started yesterday. You wanna sit here?
See where?
Here?
Yeah, we can. You gotta go around the other way.
Go around. Okay. Thank you all for coming in. Our life is lived differently. Yes. Yes, I agree, Tim. Is that Tim? No, I'm sorry. The voice it matters. Huh?
Let's get in that one. So our back's facing the sun.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay. You're right, VOM. We do what we can. We always say that. We support how we support. A lot of times I support by watching my TV. Having you on the big screen. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a few minutes and continue our talk. Okay, Tyler's going to stand it. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday so far. The popos moved up. They probably came around, ran my plate number, and now they are parked ahead of me, okay? Which is cool. I have nothing to hide. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Can we get this situated so I can see the chat better? Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much for interacting and speaking to each other. I appreciate all of you. Let's see who else is in here that I need to speak to. Let me try these other glasses. Maybe I can see it. Yeah, he's getting his walk on. I see. Good morning, everybody. Can you see this person right here? Right there. Who is that?
One crafty sister.
I thought so. Welcome in, one crafty sister. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you all. Thank you, sis and bruh Dueling, for coming back. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Keisha H, how are you doing, Keisha? Keisha, I pinned the other channel because when I went back and looked at the replay of the live, I see where you ask about the other channel. So I pinned it at the top for you. Welcome in, Dr. Destiny. How are you doing? Grandson and I are out here getting our walk on. Thank you, Lisa J. Stocks. Thank you so much for the flower. Welcome in, Lisa J. How are you doing? Thank you so much, Dr. Destiny, for the directives. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you, Associate Minister. Deacon Reserve Deacon, Terry Jones. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Now, yesterday, we talked a bit about the unhoused and homelessness. And I was thinking last night, I said, well, I talked about one part of that, but I need to mention another. If you recall, I talked about some people that don't have housing refuse to live with family because some family is very toxic. And I understand that. When you're already going through something, you don't need the toxicity. So that is an issue. But also, I had to remember, because I know this from my own friends and some family members. A lot of times when family may not have housing and you let them in and you try and help them, you do everything you can. Sometimes they want to take over your homes or wherever you live. They don't want to follow rules. They want to run in and out of your home whenever they feel like it, however they feel like it. They want to do their own thing in your home. They don't want to clean up. I mean, it's a lot of twists and turns to that. A lot of times people will say, oh, I can't stay with my family because my family is this and my family is that, but they always fail to say what they do and how they act in families' homes. And then sometimes you will let not just family, but friends or anyone come to live with you and they become squatters. They want to live and live and live and live, not getting up, having any initiative to move forward, to try to better themselves, to help themselves. Even you try to encourage them to get some mental health help. They won't even do that. They just are in a depressed state, but they really don't want to do anything to get out of the rut that they're in. So this thing goes both ways. Toxic family that you can't live with, and toxic individuals, period, Tyler says, and that's correct. The ones who are unhoused, some of them are so not humbled. They have such a harsh and mean spirit, you know, just all kinds of things. So when we see things like that going on, we cannot judge and say, now they have family. Why they can't live with their family? If you just put your thinking caps on, you will realize there is a reason why they cannot live with family. Family may have tried that before and it didn't work out. And sometimes they will steal your money, they will steal your belongings, and especially if they have certain addictions. Ordinarily they wouldn't be that type of person, but if they have addictions and they don't have the funds to get what they want, then they will take from whomever. It could be from mother, father, grandmother, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, anyone. So people can't have that. When you help and help and help, and you just feel like I've run out of gas, I don't have any more help, then you have to let go. Sometimes we have to let go and just pray for these people, especially if we've done everything. If I've done everything I can do for a family member and I have gone my last mile of the way, I don't care what anybody says, because when you stand on the outside looking in, you don't know what is going on. And when you only hear one side, it's best to keep quiet. I remember not long ago, there was a situation, and I know these people personally, and it was a in the event of a homegoing for a certain person. And the person's child, adult child, did not say, my understanding is, it was said that the adult child did not include the mother's family. So someone was telling me about it, and, you know, people were being critical of this adult child. Now, the mother had been ill for a while. I don't know what transpired during the time of her illness, but something had to go wrong for the adult child not to include the family. So when somebody was telling me about it and whoop, 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 this, that, and the other, I said, I don't have anything to say. I don't know what was going on in that family. You don't know what was going on in that family. It's a reason for everything. You have only heard one side of it. I said it could be a thing where it was a fallout when the mother was sick. Maybe they were not there to help that adult child. Maybe they never called. Maybe they never stopped by, never offered any type help. It may have been some dispute about something. We never know. So that is why I don't sit in the judgment seat of anybody when people come and tell me this happened in a family or that happened in a family. I don't make comments. I just say, well, it's another side to the story, and I don't know what happened. I can't speak on it. I can't speak to it because I don't know. And Minister Terry says, let me see what he's saying here. Wait a minute, I can see. Wait just a minute. He said, yes, those are my, let me see. Those are my experiences with homeless family and friends. The toxicity is not on my part. Laugh out loud. Phew, Jesus. He knows I have tried but cannot open my home anymore. Shaking my head. And I'm trying to see, who is this saying this? Is it Boss Lady Denise right here? Who is that?
Keisha H.
Keisha H. Keisha H. Yes, Keisha H. I understand. I understand. I have done it too, and that is why I'm speaking from experience. My mom did it to get kicked in the teeth years and years ago. So I am very careful about that now, Keisha H. Very careful about, allowing people to come in my home. You will do these people favors. You will allow them, you will help them out, allow them to come in your home, and they will be staying in your home and backbiting you at the same time, talking behind your back to people that will not help them. I remember I used to be a foster care mom through the state and my county, human resources. And I remember this one little girl that we kept. Her mother was a substance abuser. So the child had been with another person who was related to her brother, but not related to her. That woman no longer wanted to keep the child because it was proven that it wasn't her brother's child. So the baby got thrown in the system, and she was in our home. And I may have told this story before. Some of you may know it. This has been many, many years ago. The child is an adult now. She doesn't live in my state anymore, but I am connected to her on another social media platform. Her mother recently passed on, and they brought her back to this state and had the home going. But when I was keeping the little girl, she was about 5 years old at the time. The mother had my phone number, which was fine. I didn't mind that she called and talked to her child. But one day she called, God will allow you to see things and to know things. If you walk close enough with Him, He will allow you to not be left in the blind. So I was on the girl was on the phone talking to her mom, and then I spoke with her mom. Well, to my surprise, she had pulled in the other lady, which was her son's aunt, who used to keep the girl, and kicked her out. And she, this lady now wants to get this child back. So this mother was speaking negatively about me, and she didn't know anything about me. I took very good care of the child. Wasn't getting paid but like $235 a month. We took our money, bought this baby clothes. Everything I bought my young daughter, I bought her the same. Everything. Didn't buy her anything less because she was a foster child. We treated her like she was blood family. And I've kept foster children, and I treated them all that way. You cannot mistreat people. You cannot mistreat babies, children, anybody, because they're human beings. And you don't treat human beings like that. So when I heard this lady speaking negatively about me and was going to try and get the department to let this woman keep her child once again, I called the department and I let them know that I did not want the mother calling my home anymore. So she would always, they would set up meetings at the department for the mother to go out there and meet the child. And she was always a no-show. I even tried to attend substance abuse meetings with this lady. She would no-show. I think she may have come one time, if any, but she was a no-show. And so I stopped going to the meetings to meet her because the goal is to get these children reunited with their parents or their families, and sometimes that is not such a good thing. So once this child's older brother became an adult, he got her. He was he had a good job, I'll just say it like that. So he got his sister and took her to another state. He got her out of the system. But before he got her, she had moved on to another home because, I was having some issues, some problems, and I thought it was time to let the child go move forward to another home, and she did. But we're in touch. We're in touch. In fact, she wants to come and visit me the next time she's in the area, and that is fine. But there are all kinds of scenarios here. So we have to be very careful not to judge anyone. Okay, thank you, Mr. Terry. Bright yellow right in my face. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Terry says something. KJ, do you see the comment? Patty's Kitchen Garden. Okay, thank you, Minister Terry. I put that up there just for you, Keisha, because when I looked at the replay the other day, I saw where you had asked the question about the backup channel, and I'm going to start doing more over there. Some things that I have on my main channel, I'm going to start doing some other things on that channel and move them away from my main channel because I want to do more gardening and cooking on my main channel and some health and fitness kinds of things on my main channel and some other things I'm going to move. I haven't decided exactly everything that I'm going to start on that channel. I haven't really worked that channel much. I've just been showing like if we go out as a family, if we travel and things like that, and I will still do that. But I'm going to also move some other things to that channel over there. I think I've shown some gardening. I think when Tyler and I were in the garden, I've shown that. I think shown some um, shopping over there on that channel. So I'm going to organize more and get a fresh new beginning on that channel. And yes, so, but we will continue to do our walks and our exercises on this channel because it is Patty's Kitchen Garden and more. So I thank you guys so much for stopping by. All of you wonderful, wonderful Patty Cake crew, family, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, your love, and everything. Thanks for the thumbs up. And we're going to get ready and sign off because I know people are busy and have more things to do. And I know a lot of times people cannot sit on lives 30, 40 minutes, an hour. But when I go to lives, especially replays, I will let it run for like an hour and do other things, in the house or 30 minutes or whatever. I still give you that time. I think it's only fair, and I owe you one, Keisha H. I've got to come by your home, your place, your garden, and see what's popping over there. And yes, that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for everything, everything. When I say everything, I mean thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the gifts, the supers. Buy me a coffee. Thank you for the likes, the views, the shares, the hypes, everything, everything. The giftings, the donations, the mail, the happy family mail that I receive. And I have to check the post office today because I am expecting some seeds from a family member. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. And she is Devorah's Backyard Oasis. She is a channel member, family member, and we are Louisiana sisters as well. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you. Dr. Destiny says, thanks, Miss Patty, for the message. Matthew 7, 1 through 3. Judge not, that's right, that ye may not, let's see, judge. Let me see, I'm trying to read. The sun is in my eye, but I know the same judgment that you judge people will be judged back on you. So let me see if I can read it. Judge not that ye may not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, that's right, it shall be measured unto you. That's right. That is so true. Just paraphrase it, but that is the word. That is it. Blessings to you, Boss Lady Denise. Blessings to all of you, Dr. Destiny, Life with Tasharia, and who is this? I think it's Boss Lady Denise. Has loved the encouragement, still trying to get myself together to foster children too. It's rewarding because when you're doing it for a child and you're doing it as unto the Lord and it's not about the money, it's very rewarding. It can be challenging, but it's rewarding because one of the children that I kept was very hyper, ADHD, and had some other issues. And I was not getting paid for fostering a child with special needs like that, but it didn't matter because 200 plus dollars is nothing because they did not have the child classified as therapeutic. But I still loved her, kept her. She was a part of the family. Didn't treat her any differently from any other child in my family, any of my children. So it's very rewarding. And if you try and do it and you see you can't, then you just can't do it. You can give it a try, but it's nothing carved in stone. You can always let go if you need to. Not only did I foster children, I used to keep children on the weekend. I love children. And my home has always been a safe place. No hanky panky funny stuff will go on at my home or at our home when my husband lived. No funny business. So it's a safe place, and that's what we need, safe places for children. We don't need anybody locking children in cages and abusing them in any way, physically, sexually, mentally, or whatever. We want a safe haven for our children because our children become scarred for life when they have to go through such things. So yes, I believe in taking care of the children. And I used to keep two little boys at one time, and they were not foster children, but their mother had a demanding job and she was out of town a lot. And I kept those boys. And when their mother would come home, they didn't even want to leave. And they got to the point, she said, they would not eat her food as much or as well as they had because they said my food was so good. Well, the key to tasty food is cooking it with love and how you season your food, the flavor, not to over season, but most definitely not to under season. We want our food to have taste. We want to enjoy it. And, some people will cook from the can and just put some peas in the pot and nothing else. Even if I'm cooking English peas from the can, I am going to put maybe like one can, a teaspoon of sugar, which I know is not good, um, some pepper, a little bit of salt, some parsley flakes, or some dry parsley or fresh parsley, some minced onions, and that gives flavor along with some onion powder, garlic powder. So this is how you get flavor. You cannot just dump a can of dump in a can of English peas in a pot, let them boil, and throw them on a plate. And also I add margarine or butter to that. So that's the flavor. That's the flavor. If you don't want to put the sugar in, you don't have to. Or if you don't want to put a teaspoon, put a half, put a fourth. You don't have to. But that's just how I do it. That's how I saw my mom do it. But if we want to cut back on the sugar, just leave the sugar out and put the other spices in to boost it. That's how you do that. Doctor it up. We can doctor up food. Welcome in, First Lady. Thank you for the floating heart. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your moderating skills. I thank you all for being moderators. All of you have great skills. All of you are outstanding. You watch the chat. and you help me out. You see things that I don't see. So I'm grateful to all of you for everything, everything, everything. So this is about all I have. Let me catch some comments before we get off. Blessings to all of you. Oh, Gwen came in. I didn't see Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Welcome in. How are you doing? How is Cammy Dog? How are things going today for you? I know you're back at work today. Today is Wednesday, and I believe you said you have Mondays and Tuesdays off. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I know I have missed comments, and when I go back and look at the live chat, I will see, oh, I missed so many comments. It's not intentional, guys, but when I start talking, and then I'm out here in the park, and the sun is shining, there's a glare. I have two pairs of glasses on. I'm switching from one to the other. One is my distance and my reading glasses, and the other pair is my computer glasses and also reading glasses. So I switch from one to the other, and they both are prescription glasses. I need these spectacles, guys. And once I put them on, then we're cooking with gas. I can see much better. Yes. So, doing well. Peace and love to the chat. I'm so happy that you are doing well. Time to devote, and thank you for taking time from your busy schedules as everyone to spend some time with us out here in the park. It is so beautiful. It is a cool breeze. I hate to leave. We're sitting on a bench right now by the field. So, yes, we're just cooling down. How many steps did we walk, grandson? And let me show them, for those that may be just coming in, what you are reading. 1 in 25 ordinary Americans secretly has no conscience and can do anything at all without feeling guilty. Who is the devil you know? A chillingly accurate portrayal of evil, The Decent Person's Guide to Indecency, Jonathan Kellerman. And this book is a national bestseller. It is The Sociopath Next Door. It is written by Martha Stout, PhD, and this is the book. And I've told grandson I want to read it when he's done. Okay, and that's the author, if anyone is interested.
3,061. 3,061 steps.
This is the book, The Sociopath Next Door. Guys, we don't know who we live next door to, and we have walked over 3,000 steps, so I'm grateful for that. Blessings to you, time to devote as well. And First Lady, you have a blessed day as well. Hello, Double Roses. How are you doing? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, First Lady, for the emojis. Thank you all for your support, no matter how you support. I appreciate it. Even if I don't see you and you're watching from the big screen, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for letting it run, and I thank you for giving the like, that thumbs, the thumbs up, the like. So guys, we are going to end right here. And grandson said he wants to stop and get something. He doesn't have to go to his regular job today, and he doesn't have to go to the State House today. So we're just hanging out right now. And yes, and we're going to.
This part.
Oh, which one? This part? Okay, let me read this. I'm going to see if I can see. We are accustomed to think of sociopaths as violent criminals, but in The Sociopath Next Door, clinical psychologist Martha Stout reveals that a shocking 4% of ordinary people have an often undetected mental disorder, the chief symptom of which is the complete absence of conscious. They could be your colleague, your neighbor, even family, and they can do literally anything at all and feel absolutely no guilt, shame, or remorse. In The Sociopath Next Door, Dr. Stout teaches you how to identify a sociopath and how to protect yourself from the ones who cross your path and who may already be wreaking havoc in your life. And this comes from the back cover of her book. Hello, Pitts Live. Thank you, Minister Terry, for the checks. Discernment, yes. Time to devote, Gwen. Discernment, yes. Yes, indeed. So that's what I have read to you guys. How are you doing, Pitts Life? And Pitts, when I did I don't know if you saw it or not, but when I shouted out members yesterday, I discovered that my grandson left out a T in your name. And I apologize for that. And I called myself editing it. I always look over and over and over, but somehow I missed that double T as well. So I apologize for that. Glad you're doing well, Pitts Life, and thank you so much for sharing your time. Thank you all for taking out of your busy schedules to stop by. It's okay. I know it's me, laugh out loud. Yes, but next time we will correct that. We will correct it. If I had discovered it before I put it up, but since people had already started making comments, that's why I didn't. I don't know if he can go back without taking it down, taking the whole video and correct it where it is or not, because I am a stickler for words to be spelled correctly and all of that. I love the English language, and generally I can catch some things that are not right, and I did catch some things because I noticed even at the end of VOM, he didn't put a period at the end of M. I missed that as well, but being human, we miss some things, but anyway, that's it. Well, thank you so much. And Gwen is laughing at me. Gwen is laughing at me. Gwen is a writer, so you know what I'm talking about. So, yes. And I have been liking those different poets that you've been putting up, Robert Frost and Maya Angelou, two of my favorites. I love poetry. I love poems. Yes, so thank you for that. I don't see how you can read my slang and incorrect grammar. Oh, come on, Gwen. I know you know. I know you know better. That's okay. A lot of people know better, but they just get lax in what they say. It's not that people don't know. Sometimes we just get lax because I am always correcting grandchildren. I correct Tyler. He's laughing because he knows if he says the wrong thing, I'm on it. I am on him. They call me the grammar police, my children and my grandchildren. When we're texting, when you're texting, you text using all kinds of slang and stuff like that. But even when I'm texting with them, I try not to. I try to punctuate and all of that. And if they say something wrong or incorrect, shall I say, I come back and I correct it, and they call me, well, here she is, the grammar police. So that's just me, and that's what I do for them. Make up words. Gwen says she makes up words. You will be on me all the time. Who is this? Oh, Pitts. Well, I know it's not that people don't know, but uh, we just, especially in everyday talking and conversation around the house, we get lax. I say some things sometimes that I say, oh, that's not correct. I've said some things on the live and I said, oh, that was not subject and verb agreement, but I just let it go, guys. And that's why I know people know, but sometimes it's just a slip of the tongue, Lord, my text messages are literally literary works. That's what Keisha says. Keisha, you always speak so well. I enjoy reading your comments. Um, and all of you. I enjoy reading all of you comments. It's not how you say it, it's what you're saying. You're showing me love and support, and that's all that matters to me. But I just correct these young ones coming up around me, these grandchildren. Hey, Candy K, welcome in. Candy K all day. How are you doing, love? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for coming. Bro 55, somebody's speaking to Bro 55. I think it is Gwen. Welcome in, Bro 55. Yes, Aqua 55. 555 Hope. Thank you so much for coming. And Miss Gwen says, keep Tyler in line. Yes, he knows it, Gwen. That's why he's laughing, because he knows, even if we're just in conversation around the house. Now, did that subject and verb agree, Tyler? Okay, go back and restate it. I have to, because he is in college. And guys, it makes a difference. He's around a lot of people going to the state house, so you got to have it right. You may make a mistake, because they make mistakes sometimes in things they say, but be as correct as possible, not the simple mistakes. Be correct as possible when you're talking to these people, because they are listening and they're watching. And he's young, so I'm trying to instill that in him now. I always have. Gwen says, Renato, I let her go, Gwen. Tim, let's see. No, time to devote. I let her go at Gwen. Okay, I see what Gwen is saying. And Terry says, a time to devote. Please remember, it's not always about how you say something, but what you're saying. That's right. That's what I just said. Minister Terry, is not the way you say it, is what you say. A lot of times that will have meaning or substance. You're absolutely correct. Some people can speak correctly and say nothing. Absolutely, Minister Terry, absolutely. Have no wisdom, no discernment, no nothing. You're absolutely correct. That's just like preachers. Some preachers can go to seminary school, they can go to Bible college and all of the things. They can be eloquent in their speech and all of that, but it does not mean anything like the little country pastor could have a real relationship with the Lord, may not have finished the 8th grade. So it's not about that in situations. It's not about that, because God is not looking for all of your eloquency and your preaching and your teaching and your praying, because I have heard some very powerful men and they make mistakes in how they get things across, but they are very powerful men of God. So you're right. It has its place, but it's not the everything, shall I say. So this has been a great conversation. I like these conversations. Okay, now let's see what. Oh, I can't read this. The sun. Let's see. Start right here. This one, and that's what.
Makes each writer unique.
Yes, yes, Gwen. Yes. Okay, and what's the next comment?
I'm invisible. He can't see my messages. I type appreciate you.
Who says that?
Aqua 555 Hope.
555 Hope. Thank you so much.
Time to Devote said, he who has an ear, who doesn't hear. He who has an ear and who doesn't hear elsewhere.
Yes, absolutely. Time to devote. And let me see. Praise God, Mr. Terry. Mr. Terry said, Mr. Terry made some very great points. He made some very great points, and it's all true. It's all true. So I thank you all, Patty. I appreciate your channel. Thank you so much, Aqua 555 Hope. And if you guys would make a comment after this live, if I don't know you, if I'm not familiar with you, then I can come straight to your channels and give you some love and support and check out your content. So if you would do that for me, just make a simple, you can just say hello, hi, or give a hand wave. That way I can click on it and come to your channel. So thank you for your time. Thank you for the moderators, the members, the gifted members, everybody. Thank you all. And we're going to get ready and get out of this park. I think I'm going to be doing some juicing. My daughter bought me a juicer, a real nice juicer, and I showed you the juicer. I haven't used it like I should. So I'm going to be juicing more this season as well. My mom gave me some apples and some oranges, and I'm going to juice those. And I may show you as I juice them. I don't know, or I may show you after they have been juiced. But thank you so much. Did you figure out why the thing was leaking water? Oh, Tyler says, okay, I have not returned it for a replacement. I was thinking about doing it. What I don't like about the Mugga system, hydroponic system, is that the water line is at the base, the little window is at the base of the tank, and it is very hard to see the maximum line. Even Tyler had to put his flashlight on it to see where the water line was. So I may have gone above the maximum line and caused the water to spew out, because I've been watching it for a few days now. So Tyler, after all the water spewed out and everything, Tyler came and said, well, now it's way below the water line. You need to add some. So he added some purified water yesterday, and he didn't go, he went just below the maximum line. So far, I haven't had any problems so far. So it could have been me adding too much more water because I could not see the water line. And that's the one thing I don't like about the system. Everything else is fine, but that review, that's my review of the Mugga. What is it, Mugga? Well, anyway, y'all can see it on my channel. But anyway, otherwise, everything is looking good. My mustards are thriving. The tomato plant has a lot of good roots, and I'm going to have to take it out and put it in a cup because the roots are really, really strong looking, and the plant is really growing for the Roma tomato. And I noticed my microgreens are sprouting out, so, and more mustards are sprouting. So I think, Gwen, that may be the problem. Yes, Gwen, I'm grateful for Tyler who keeps me in check just the way I keep him in check, and he looks out for me too. Yeah, but thank you for asking. Thank you so much. And Minister Terry says, a time to devote, you're welcome. Thank you for making genuine deposits in the bank of trust and keeping it. Thank you, Minister Terry, for all of your quotes. Welcome in Retirement Days. Betty, how are you doing? Thank you so much, sis, for coming by. I appreciate you. Yeah, Terry be on it. He really does. I appreciate you for coming in, and you're still over there cooking up the deliciousness, Retirement Days, comfort foods, and more. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate all of everybody's support. Yeah, Terry be on it for sure. As they say, for sure. Terry be on it for sure. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for the 28 likes that I see. And a lot of times, guys, I be having like 1,000, 2,000 views, and I don't see but 20, 30 likes. I don't know. The like button won't bite you, and it won't burn you, and it won't cost you anything. As Gwen says, it won't cost you a dime to be kind enough to press on that like button. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't bite. It won't burn you. It won't snap back when you touch it. Please, thumbs up. They be on the roof, Gwen says. Yeah, they be on the roof. They be in the watchtower looking in. And I know if you're watching from the big screen, you can't give the like. You could do that if you go back to your computer, your laptop, your iPad, your phone, or something. So I understand that. But if you think about it, please do it. Vertical swipers rarely like. Yeah, Keisha H said vertical. And all they have to do is just tap the screen. I think tap the screen to give the thumb up or the like. And Time to Devote says, level up. Yep, the vertical viewers, passerbys, yes, yes. Yeah, so I love the genuine support. I love it when you watch a portion of my videos. If you, I know you can't stay an hour or two or 30 minutes, but if you'll be so kind enough to watch at least 8 to 10 minutes, I appreciate it so much, so it will stick. Thank you so much. So guys, thank you all. And I will see you in these YouTube highways and byways, or I will meet you in your gardens, in your homes, or wherever you may be. Walking, I will meet you there. And please don't forget to make a comment, especially if you're new to me, just to remind me to come to your channels and check out your content as well. Thank you for the green hearts, Peace Life. I know that's you. The sun is in my eye, but honey, I know it's you. Thank you for the love. And thank you, Kendi K, for coming over. I've been here before. I was lived driving, Miss Patty. Okay, who is that? Is that Gwen? Saying I was lived driving. Was that her? Time to Devote.
Mm.
Saying she was lived driving.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Well, be safe out there as you lift. Be careful and make all that money you can make. You're a go-getter. And I love it because when I was young, young. I'm still young, guys. I'm a young elder. And my children laugh at me when I tell them, they be telling me, Mama, you're old. No, I'm not old, honey. I'm an elder, but I'm not old. So I say I'm a young elder, if that makes sense. You are as old as you feel, and I feel great, guys. I give all praises and honor to Almighty God, not boasting, not bragging, would never do that because it's not me who keeps myself, not me at all. I have sense enough to know that. So I'm just giving him the praise and the glory and honor for that. So please, please don't get it twisted. Not bragging. Would never ever do that. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Blessed day yourself. Boss Lady Denise, Gwen, Minister Terry, Pitts Life, Candy K, Tasharia, Praying Couple Cooking Series, everybody who stopped by, Lisa J. Stocks. I don't want, if I keep naming, Keisha H., all of you. Glory to God for the strength to keep going. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Time to devote. Blessings to you, Keisha H., and thank you all, everyone. Even if I didn't call your name, I am grateful to each and every one of you. And we will see you soon. Have a great one.